the export support program here at EuroCham Cambodia. At EuroCham, we have a series of interviews which we call the Exporter Stories interviews, where we seek to understand the challenges faced by exporting companies and also, more importantly, to inspire the companies that are looking to export their products outside of Cambodia as well. Today, we have with us Husk Venture. Merce, please introduce yourself and your company.
Thank you. My name is Merce. I am a freelance product manager working for Husk since last June, and I have a degree in biology. And ever since I heard about Carol Rius and Eloise Baclan project in Cambodia, I was really interested in it. So Husk's main activity is transforming rice husk into biochar, and the main benefits of producing biochar are like some of capturing carbon from the rice husk, avoiding greenhouse gas emissions, and sinking back into the soil. And also this works as a short and long-term soil improvement because it absorbs water and nutrients, and then slowly releases them. So it's very good for agriculture. It's one of the biggest problems in agriculture here, the site lacks soil structure. And biochar also provides a source of organic matter. And then we also provide organic input for agriculture in order to reduce chemical fertilizers use. And after 5 years in the Cambodian market, now we feel that we are ready to start exporting.
Mm-hmm. So how many countries or what kind of, do you have any country in mind exporting to?
Yeah, our aim are only Southeast Asian countries because our product has a component of sustainability because we are sinking carbon back into the soil. So we are trying to avoid carbon emissions ourselves, so we are only exporting to near neighboring countries with Cambodia.
How long have you been exporting
already? We are just at the beginning of this journey. We haven't started yet. We have started already preparing for it, like getting the export license, preparing our products for it, getting the registrations needed, but we haven't started yet.
Okay, what was the inspiration behind this business idea?
Yeah, as I said, Carol Rius and Eloise Baclan are the co-founders of Husk, and I think their idea was to do something good for the environment, but through a circular economy model. So they wanted to add some value to the waste product, like rice husk, and also in the same time improving the soil and helping smallholder farmers to increase their income and the safety of their crops, because we are trying to reduce or avoid the use of chemical fertilizers. And their yield also increases because our product helps them increase the yield and the income. So this is the whole project. Their inspiration was this one.
And is there any challenge that you face along the way as well by doing this?
Yeah, lots of challenges. It's a long list of them. But however, I must say that along the journey, it's very regretting to see that after 4 years only in Cambodia, we are kind of getting established at the market, and we are really accomplishing the Husk mission, which is sinking carbon into the soil and improving the soil for agriculture. We are just doing it step by step.
I think so. Now we'll move on to the next kind of interview, which is the opportunities and challenges part. Because you're just beginning to export the product, so what could you see as the most challenging thing for you as a company trying to export for the first time?
In our case, the biggest challenge I face is like logistics and transport, especially inside Cambodia. I mean, nowadays everywhere is really expensive because the price of the fuel has increased a lot lately. But especially inside Cambodia, it's like difficult to deal with logistics and transport. But yeah, I mean, sometimes because for us, most of the exports can be also by land transport. So yeah, the transportation between borders with Vietnam or with Thailand, with Laos can be challenging also.
So do you think you are facing with other challenges, like, okay, so some other companies are facing different challenges, such as finding the potential buyer, for example. It's difficult for them to find the right buyer at the other end.
Yes.
So is this your challenge as well?
Yeah, as well. I mean, I was just starting by the beginning because even if finding the right buyer and the right distributor in the end country, in the importing country, is also a big challenge, and we are in this phase right now. However, even if you find it, then you have to move your product from our production site to the final customer. So every step of the way is a big challenge. But we are just working on it and happy to do it. But yes, also getting the right partners is a challenge because sometimes the market in every country is so different. Like in Thailand, it's different than Vietnam, than Laos. Every country has its own standards. Also, our products need registration in the country. So we need to register first in the Ministry of Agriculture, which is a regulatory procedure, quite long sometimes. So, as I told you, every step is a challenge.
Was it difficult for you, especially doing the market research, for example?
Well, the market research, like general market research or the market potential, this is really relatively easy because you can do it like by gathering data from the different importing and exporting organizations and organisms. But the real challenge starts when we want to look for a good distributor. Then the data is not available so easily, so you need to really go deeper into the market, and this is a challenge. Yes.
What about certification? You have to apply for certain certification for the product. Is the process difficult for you at all?
Yeah, and also because as we need this first step, like first finding the distributor in the country, because we are targeting several different countries, so we don't know which one will appear first. So whenever we get a good partner in another country, then we will start registration and certification process in that country with the help of the distributor. So until we don't have the distributor or somebody seriously interested at least, we cannot start these procedures because they are so expensive and difficult and long. So first things first we need the right partner and the real interest and the potential market, like making sure that this distributor can reach the right customer target.
At the moment, how many certifications that you need to have?
Compulsory we need to have the export license, but this is from Cambodia. We need to, and then in the importing country we need to register our product in the Ministry of Agriculture. These are the compulsory ones. But then, in order to reach our desired markets, we would also like to get the organic certification for our products, because we think that the products will be much valued if we have this certification, because we can reach the customers that are already producing in organic certified. method. So
Yep. So that is the end of our So for yourself as a
first of all, we see this is the first value we see in exporting our products as well as selling it and producing it in Cambodia. This is our first value. And decreasing the use of chemical fertilizers in those countries as well, which is very aligned with strategies from, for example, the Vietnamese Ministry of Agriculture has announced that their intention is to decrease the use of chemicals. So I think we are here in the right moment. So we see a lot of value in this, also enhancing the circular economy in different countries and also in Cambodia. And we also see that it is a value for Cambodia to be exporter. I mean, what we feel is that we are producing and exporting high value products from Cambodia, and we think that this adds value to the country.
So, because you're relatively new to the field,
Yeah.
just beginning to export, but what could you see? What is the experience that you would like to share to other companies that
I mean, we are at the very early stage so far, but I would just say that now it is an optimal moment to start this activity because we feel that the country is in a moment of growth. So we believe that and new companies, but now there are lots of them. So now I think it's a moment of flourishing and starting this new line.
I think it's one of the things that other people feel the same way as well, especially the companies that are currently exporting to other countries, because most of the companies are not Cambodian founded, but they feel that Cambodian products are great, they have very great value, very great quality, but it's just a matter of putting the identity into the product. As, this is a Cambodian product being exported from Cambodia. So I think it's very important, especially for companies like yourself, to be able to bring sort of the identity of the Cambodian product and put it to the world, or just being made in Cambodia is
Exactly.
So anyway, I think we've come to an end of our interview for today. I think we've learned a lot from Merce and her company in general, how a lot of the challenges that exporters face are pretty similar, things like logistics, finding the right logistics company. This is very difficult, of course, and because our company is at the very early stage of exporting, so we get to see, get to hear a lot more fresh experiences from the company. I think that's all for today's interview. Thank you very much for making the time to be with us, and I wish you and your company all the best.
Thank you so much.